Hold your position here.
Yes, ma'am.
We need a few tools if we want to reach the bottom quickly. Follow me to the next floor. The path is cut off. Someone must have altered the mechanism. No matter. It'll just require a bit more work to get through. Some Spiritfarers occasionally use ingenia from the Artisanship Commission to navigate the treacherous terrain here. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners. Normally, using devices like the shifting screen is strictly forbidden, as they could help prisoners escape. But given the urgency of the situation, let's just ignore the usual regulations. The nether key has been activated. I hope we're not too late. Hang in there, sister.
Stream forth. Bleed. Don't forget to let your friends in.
Looks like there was a fierce battle here not long ago.
The gate to the prison delve is wide open. Hoolay has managed to break free. Where are the Yaoqing messengers? And where's my sister? Are they still alive?
Let's look around. Maybe we'll find some clues. Xueyi is here. Miss Xueyi bravely sacrificed herself. My condolences, Miss Hanya.
Condolences? Well, that's unnecessary. You misunderstand. Thanks to the Ten Lords' blessing, my sister turned into an Ingenium centuries ago. Dying and returning as just a soul to the Hall of Karma's document office has become a routine for her. While I'm not keen on seeing her throw away her body like it's some replaceable part, but... By the way, have you seen bodies that might be the Yaoqing messengers? One of them is a Foxian wearing exquisite clothes, and the other wears a dark cloak, like a fugitive.
No. I haven't found any Foxian bodies. Only Borisan ones.
So, the intruders and Hoolay are holding the Yaoqing messengers hostage. This is the worst situation. With hostages in their grasp, the prison guards can't do anything about the prisoners. If anything happens to the messengers, the relationship between the Yaoqing and the Luofu could be irreversibly damaged. We must rescue the messengers, get out of here, and spread the news. We mustn't give up as long as there's a glimmer of hope.
What have you found, Miss Hanya?
Reconstruct.
It's my sister. Looks like her soul hasn't returned to the Hall of Karma yet. At such a critical moment, her death can give us information that we can turn into an advantage. Let me see. The damage isn't too bad. If I can fix it up, my sister will have a temporary body.
Hanya, I'm back.
Welcome back, sister. I don't know what kind of expression I should have at a time like this. Happy? Tears of joy? Forget it. I'm used to you coming back in all sorts of forms.
It's just a temporary solution. This cycrane can't hold all of me.
Sister, what did you see when you were killed?
One of the Yaoqing messengers escaped, and the other one was taken hostage and brought upwards?
Besides the Borisan, there were other intruders. Invisible.
Invisible intruders? What does that even mean? How many conspiracies are tangled up in this mess? Do me a favor, sister. The intruders have cut off all communication between inside and outside the prison. And now you're the only person, the only bird, who can slip out undetected. Make sure you deliver the news to the outside world.
I understand. Please be careful, sister. You are different from me.
Time is running out, Miss Hanya. If we keep delaying, those Borisin will escape from the prison.
All right. If we happen to come across that Yaoqing messenger who got away... No. Stopping Hoolay should probably be our top priority.
See, fine.
Wait! Something feels off. Something's approaching us.
The invisible intruders?
Watch your back!
These abominations aren't prisoners from this prison.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It gives us all.
Prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning.
Underestimated you.
Who are you?
Aren't you looking for me?
Destined for oblivion. Again. Time to say bye. Boom.
Repay! Receive divinity. The dead return!
Ready for another?
Stand still.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Just focus on the fight.
Not good.
Immortality means forever.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
A miracle.
Again. Stand still.
Ready for another?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Again. Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
Prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning. So what if I repeat it? It's the truth after all. Prison management on the Luofu is truly concerning. At least 2 different groups of intruders infiltrated here. The wolf cubs and these Mara-struck soldiers. Their hiding technique. It's pretty similar to the wind mantle technique used by the Vidyadhara serving Kailorum Venti on the Yaoqing. What do you think? Well, never mind if you don't have any clues. Now is not the time to exchange assassination techniques. I'm Mozi. My friend fell into the clutches of that wolf. I was planning to escape and report back as quickly as possible, but now it seems... The prison on the Luofu is a real maze, I must admit.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Mozi. We'll do our best to ensure your friend's safety.
No, you can do nothing for him now, and you shouldn't be focusing on his safety at the moment.
Your friend is in Hoolay's clutches and you're just going to leave him behind?
Look, I'm the Yaoqing General's guard, not his. I've seen how that giant wolf fights, and there's no way. Trying to save my friend will only get us killed. I don't know how you think, but I won't throw my life away for a lost cause. Listen up. I've been tracking these fugitives, and I know their next move. They're planning to seal off the entire prison to keep the outside world in the dark. The worst-case scenario, we are all killed by that giant wolf, and the Shackling Prison is sealed off. No one will know about us or about their escape until it's too late. And the best case scenario? The best case scenario would be we seal the gates and trap the enemy inside with us. We can't let that monstrous wolf escape. Hopefully, someone will eventually notice that something is off and come to help. As for whether we'll still be alive by then, it's not something we should think about.
You sure have a way of comforting people, Mr. Mozi.
As a person of the Yaoqing, I've always searched for something meaningful to give my life to.
I have to make it out alive. My companions are waiting for me.
As a netherworld dweller, I've already died once. None of you are part of the Ten Lords' commission, so sacrificing yourselves isn't the right move. As a judge, it's my responsibility to guard this prison, and if someone should step up to stop Hoolay from escaping, it should be me, not you. Once we reach the gate, I hope you'll help me seal it. After that, I'll do everything I can to fight the Borison, and you find a safe place to hide and wait for reinforcements. Now, let's proceed upward.
Stream forward to glean old blades. Stream forward the gleam of old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We must seal the entrance before the Borisan fugitives get out. The prison wardens and mechanisms won't be able to hold them for long. Follow me. We're almost there. The gate is just ahead.
There are many fugitives. Please be careful, Your Honor.
Stream forward. The gleam of old.
The fugitives are charging at the gate. Please be careful, Your Honor.
I will hold them back. Don't let Hoolay escape.
I underestimated you.
Again?
Receive divinity.
Stand still.
The dead return!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. Destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Ready for another?
Relax.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counter.
Still waters of oblivion. Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Stand still. Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
This brings back such familiar memories. Memories of chasing, gnawing, and tearing. Oh, they're back. They're back. They've all come back.
My lord, we're just one step away from freedom. As we pass through the gate, no one will be able to stop us.
So this hostage is useless now. Kill him, Moktok.
He's getting away. Do something, Xianzhou. It's just like the old days, you useless loser. Just do something!
Maybe this Yaoqing messenger can strike a deal in exchange for his life. He can use his status to help us escape from the Xianzhou. What do you think, Mr. Xiaozhou?
Oh, just look at you. Fallen so low during my absence. You're even negotiating with livestock. As far as I recall, no one from the Yaoqing would ever consider a deal with Duran's offspring.
I've got to make this beast stay here, whether it's for the sake of Fei Shao or the Yaoqing. Deal. I certainly have more value alive. My identity, my knowledge of the Xianzhou, and my understanding of many things that your minions have no knowledge of. They'll all be valuable.
Lowly beast. Muster up that pitiful tongue of yours and plead for what remains of your life. Speak up.
I'm afraid you're unaware. The woman who defeated you, Jing Liu, she has recently returned to the Luofu. Your opportunity for revenge is right in front of you.
My lord, this slave is talking nonsense. I've never heard anything about this. May I just kill him now?
Silence, Moktok! And you, slave. From now on, you'll stay by my side. You'll only speak and move when I allow you to. Otherwise, I'll dismember you from head to tail, inch by inch. Got it?
But my lord...
We must stay here for some time, Moktok. Fear not. Because once I step out of the prison, it's the people of the Xianzhou who should tremble in fear. I'll show them what true calamity means. Now, Duran's whelps, follow me! Prison guards! Stop them! For our great Lord Hoolay!
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
So familiar.
The dead return!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. to say bye. Boom.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Not bad.
Receive divinity. Bloom. Repay.
Ready for another?
Stand still.
Still waters of oblivion.
I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Severe punishment, serving as an example to others. Prisoner.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Familiar.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall.
How familiar.
Ready for another?
Stand still.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall.
Severe punishment, serving as an example.
I underestimated you.
Not bad.
Again.
Receive divinity.
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall.
Prisoners must remain in place and obey the court. Fail
The dead return! Bloom. Repay. Receive divinity.
Ready for another?
Stand still.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
severe punishment, serving as an example to others. Prisoners must remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply will face severe punishment, serving as an example to others.
How familiar.
I underestimated you. Bloom. The dead return!
Relax. Destined for oblivion.
Time to say bye. Boom. I weep for the departed.
It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Receive divinity.
Time to say bye. Boom.
The dead return!
Destined for oblivion. Another blood debt
Members must
repaid.
remain in place and obey the guard. Those who fail to comply with place and obey the guard.
Report! After we lost contact with the Shackling Prison, we received a message from a cycrane. The prisoners have revolted, and the criminal Hoolay is nowhere to be found.
What about the Yaoqing messengers and the Nameless?
No news at the moment. We're trying to restore contact with the Shackling Prison as soon as possible.
I see. You're dismissed. General Jing Yuan, General Hua Yan. It's just as we suspected. The rise of the Ambrosial Arbor was not the end of things, but the beginning. The hand of the Ruined Legion has already sown the seeds of destruction. From this moment on, the Xianzhou Alliance will face an even greater challenge, from both the abominations of abundance and the destruction itself. If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge. As the Marshal Special Envoy, I'll dispatch the Luofu Cloud Knights to pursue Hoolay myself.
Looks like the hidden dregs have finally come to the surface. And as I said before, it's time to wash them away, once and for all.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like